Okay, so what we're going to talk about next is something called exponential smoothing, and it's just another predictor of demand. It's in the same family as the weighted average that we did on a previous video, but it's just another tool that people like to use to see if they can maybe predict a little bit better demand, especially. We're gonna do a total of 3 different exponential smoothings on our data, and you can actually see which one works out the best. I will tell you ahead of time that if you go with an alpha that's greater than 3, that's pretty popular as far as coming up with being a pretty good indicator of demand, a pretty accurate predictor. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on to the Data tab. We're going to go over to Data Analysis, and we're going to go with our exponential smoothing. And the input range is going to be the data that we already have. All right, so it's going to base this off of the existing data. So we're going to take that. The damping factor is going to be opposite of the alpha. So if the alpha is 0.1, then the damping factor is going to be 0.9, all right? And then the output range, that's going to be over here, and we're just going to tell that's going to put it right there. So once we've done that, we'll go ahead and hit OK, and there we go. What we have done here is we've kind of smoothed out the data in a way, all right? And when we get done with all 3 and I make a graph out of it, you're going to see a better picture of this, all right? So we're just going to do the other 2 and take care of that. So we're going to go back over to data analysis, exponential smoothing, hit OK. Our range is still going to be the same, but now our damping factor for this one is going to be a 0.7. So it's kind of like the inverse. And the output range is going to be the cell here, starting with. Hit OK on that, and there we go there. All right, and then we've got one more. So we'll go back to data analysis, smoothing, hit OK. And now this one's going to be a 0.2. All right. And then the range is going to be that one. All right. Then we'll go ahead and hit OK. There we go. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a graph of all this, and then you can actually see each of the alphas and how they look on a graph, and you can get an idea of how they go about predicting, you know, beyond what we have here for our last piece of data. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to select this range and all the way down to there, okay? Then we're going to go back to Insert, and we'll go back into, I think we'll do a line graph, so we'll click onto that. And we're going to do this one right here. And then we'll move this down here. Make it a little bit wider. There we go. Maybe pull it up just a little bit. All right. I'll go ahead really quick and I'll click onto the title here. Go up on my formula bar, hit an equal, click onto the title there. Hit the enter key, and there we go. Go back to home, make it a little bit bigger. All right, and oop, too big there. Okay, and then I'm going to take the legend, so I'm going to go over here, take the legend and put that at the top. So there we go. All right, so now, next thing, the original data is the blue bar. I'm going to click onto that, or blue line. I'm going to click onto that, go back into design, I'll go back into format here, go to shape outline, and I'll make that black. All right. And as I said before, the best predictor is pretty much anything over alpha 3, and we have an alpha 8, which is the yellow. So I'm going to click onto that one, and I'm going to go back to the shape outline. I'm going to make that red. All right, so we can actually see the 2. All right, so what are we looking at? Well, what we've done with the alpha 1 and alpha 3, we have kind of smoothed out that jaggedy up and down They sometimes call that noisy kind of data there, and we smooth it out and you get a kind of a better idea of the flow, and it kind of looks like we have kind of like a gradual kind of increase overall. All right, so that's what we're looking at there. On the other hand, you look at the alpha 8, or I should say the alpha 8 here, which I said would probably be a much better predictor. That one's really kind of showing a little bit more angle there, so a little bit more slope, I think they call it. And that is probably your better indicator. If you're to look at the original data, in your mind, you're going to be sitting there saying, my God, it just looks like it's just going to go crashing, come, next January. So that's pretty much it. It's just, again, it's another way of looking at your data and how it, how it kind of smooths out over time, but giving you an idea of that slope or that angle, getting an idea of things to come. So hopefully this helps you. Appreciate you watching the video. Take care.